analysis and the background to the book of Jude. The word translated to contending in Jude is the only word used in the entire New Testament. Is the only word, epa-agonasoma. There is no other place in the New Testament where that word was used. And it shows the significance of the necessity for us to contend. It means to fight. It means to wrestle in order to be victorious. Why is it so? We are going to see as we continue in the interpretation of the theme for the year. Now, looking at the contextual analysis of the book of Jude. Jude. Now, let's come back to the book of Jude. Verse 1 says, Jude, a servant of Jesus Christ and a brother of James. Let's stop there. Let's stop there. A servant of Jesus Christ and a brother of James. Which James? Which James is he talking about? You know, it's an interpretation, so I can ask you a question. Which James is he talking about? Huh? The disciple of Jesus? Any other person? The brother of Jesus. All right, thank you. Because of time, so is a brother of Jesus. You recall that in the book of Acts, chapter 12, James, the disciple, has been beheaded, has been killed. Yes, in chapter 12, has been killed in Acts chapter 12. When the King Herod lay hand on the disciple, when he killed James, he arrested Peter again in order to kill him, but God delivered Peter. So, James happened to be son of Zebedee, the brother of John, the beloved. But for us to understand, let's go to book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 13, verse 55. When Jesus performed miraculous signs and wonders in Galilee, in his hometown, now see the response of people in verse 55. Isn't this the carpenter's sons? Isn't his mother's name Mary? Aren't his brothers James, Joseph, Simeon, and Judas? Jude is also Judas or Judah. You can be written in Jude, Judah, or Judas, the son of praise. That is the meaning, son of praise. So James happened to be brother of Jesus, and Jude also happened to be a brother of Jesus. So it was that James that wrote the epistle of James. The book of James is the one. And it was because after Jesus' death and resurrection, Paul apostle helped us to understand from chapter 15 to 2 first. Certain people came down from Judah to Antioch and were teaching the believer, unless you are circumcised according to the custom that taught by Moses, you cannot be saved. This brought Paul and Barnabas into sharp dispute and debate with them. So Paul and Barnabas were appointed along with some other believers to go up to Jerusalem to see the apostle and the headers about this question, and the church sent them on their way. and they traveled from Phoenicia and Samaria. They told how the Gentiles had been converted. This news made them all, the believer, very glad. Now, when they came to Jerusalem, because of time, let's come down in verse... Now, in verse 22, then the apostle and elders with the whole church decided to choose, no, not that place. Where do you see where it mentioned before that? It mentioned James, where James spoke up and gave Peter audience to address the congregation. Do you see it? Verse what? Verse 6. All right, so the apostle and the elder met to consider this question. After much discussion, Peter got up and addressed them. Brothers, you know